Hi guys. For today, for my book review, Spy School Goes South by Stuart Gibbs. This is what it looks like. I got the soft back cover. Here's a spine. Here's the back, and it's 335 pages of this fine print. So I would strap in and I would read it. But I would read it completely, and I give it a 10 out of 10 because it was very interesting, had lots of comedy, action, mystery, all at the same time, while it also made you laugh. It was really funny. It made me go onto the edge of my seat throughout the book, and I just couldn't put it down. It was such a good book, and that's why I give it my highest regards. The characters are Ben Ripley. He's the main character, and it's a spy in training for the CIA. He's not a good fighter, but is very smart. Erica Hale, and his brains replace his bronze. He has a crush on Erica Hale, and Erica Hale is a fellow spy and is a legendary spy, known for her long history of espionage in her family tree. Her mother's a spy, her father's a spy, the grandfather's a spy. The mother was such a good spy that the grandfather did not even know it. She's an excellent fighter and is very smart, so that makes an excellent spy, but she's very cold and ices out all emotion, doesn't display any emotions. And the only emotion that she displayed really was when she kissed Ben, when she thought that the world was going to end. And Mike is a good friend of Ben's and helps Ben with his mission, as you will soon find out. Zoe is a friend of Ben's and helps him with his mission as well. Helps Mike help Ben on his mission. Zoe also has a crush on Ben, and Ben is oblivious to this until Zoe tells him. He's pretty clueless when it comes to people. He's nice to people, but he just can't pick up on. He doesn't have much EQ. He can't pick up on small things, and then when Zoe tells Ben that she likes him, he doesn't know how to react because he has a crush on Erica. But she brings to light, Erica doesn't do anything for you. I like you, and it was like, oh, yada yada yada. And there are spoilers ahead, so if you don't want any spoilers for this book and you're looking forward to reading it, do not watch past this part. I warned you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Alright, so now there's Murray Hill, who pretends to be on the good side, but is a villain all along. He is a double agent and is working for Spider, the bad and evil organization. He was finally caught in prison, and he was in prison when Ben decided to help him because he would not talk. He would only talk to Ben and to Erica, and he would only talk if he was free. So it was like quid pro quo. I help you, and you get me out of here. So then they got him out, and then he was going to lead them to Spider's secret location. But then the two pilots tried to kill them and was about to crash the plane because they had skydiving suits. And these pilots were apparently supposed to be really, really safe because, or at least that's what the grandfather says, and he's very, very powerful, or the grandfather of Erica. And then he tries to kill, and then he pretends, and then he says like, wait, I thought you guys were working for Spider. And then he said he was working for Spider, and that's when it turns out he was bad all along. And then Spider also tried to double cross him, which I thought was ironic. And the story is about so here's the story. Ben is assigned on a mission to take down an evil organization called Spider with Erica Hale. Erica Hale and Ben Ripley, Ben is the most important character, the main character, and Erica is right under in the pyramid of power and importance. They have taken down an evil organization called Spider many times before, so they will have to do it again. And this time, Spider has been quiet for a pretty long time. They were on a plane ride when the two pilots ambushed them. They were on the way to Quintana Roo, I believe, in Mexico. Yes, Aquarius Resort they were staying at. And they have to go foil Spider's plans once again. And on the flight to their mission, the pilots try and kill them. And it turns out that Mike and Zoe were on the entire flight, even though they were not supposed to. So pretty much they were stowaways. And Ben and his team have to take down Spider once again. And then Spider evil plan was that he was going to blow up a they had a bunch of explosives that they shipped all the way down to South America, and then apparently all those weapons and those arms they took it down to the southernmost tip of South America, which is the lowest point on Earth and the closest to Antarctica. They put all of these explosives and arms into a big chunk of ice, which they were going to then blow up and raise sea levels, killing many, many people. And then they also purchased so much property that would now become beachfront properties, and beachfront properties are really, really expensive. So they calculated so that this chunk of ice would blow up, raise sea levels across the world, because these ice chunks can be the size of countries. So then raise sea levels, and they would make lots of money on property, which then they would sell and have enough funding once again. So I thought this was pretty ingenious, but then they all take it down in the end. Ben and his team also have to save the world, while Ben also has to juggle his love life with Erica, on his crush with Erica, and Zoe, who has a crush on him. And they also defeat Spider, which is pretty much the point of this whole book. And that's it. That is my review. I found it a very interesting book. I would highly recommend it, and I will see you guys very, very soon.